Hey there, everybody. I hope that you are having a great day. I am processing a pile of paper from our sweet friend Kathy. Kathy, thank you so much for sending me this great pile of possibilities, man. When you get something like this and you just go through it and you can just see inspiration just oozing out of every corner. It's just so much fun. Thank you, Kathy. I really do appreciate you sending me such a sweet package. We are going to process this pile of possibilities in paper. It's a cool day here. I was going to garden. I was going to get out in the yard and do some work. But when I got out there, I discovered that Seuss, our our bloodhound puppy, he's only 8 months old, but he had unpotted everything that I had potted over the past. Yeah, I can't even describe it, and there's no saving it. So, you just have to, if you're going to have a puppy, then you just got to kind of roll with the flow, and that's just kind of what I'm doing here. So instead of going outside, and it's been thundering and the wind's picked up, so we just needed a diversion. So Kathy's package really could not have come in a better time. So what I'm going to do here, and I'll show you kind of how I started. She has just sent bits and bobs, and I thought, some of this would just, now this is just a card, would start making really nice signatures. So I've already started to kind of go in that direction. So we have, we're going to be making signatures. We're going to be making bookmarks. I have these wonderful treats to put in pockets for our art supply journals. So many times you need a piece of coffee dyed paper, and coffee dyeing anything, or spraying it and things like that, it just takes a lot of time and it's a lot of mess. And, to have something like this in your art supply journal ready to go, to have focal imagery ready to go, to have a card ready to go, to have ephemera ready to go, to have vintage ephemera. This is July 1959, ready to go. February 1958 is such a, it really helps your creativity flow in such positive and inspiring ways when you have everything in front of you that you need. So, Kathy, thank you again. Signatures, inserts for the pockets. I just pulled this out, and she, was obviously, she was making bookmarks and blessed us with one. So I'm going to go ahead and put a hole in that, and we're just going to tie a little bit of fiber through here. Don't you love this? Now this is pretty stuff right here. I got another package from Kara last week, and Kara sent us some fibers as well, so I'll be using some of her fibers in another video. Kara and I, she made the comment that it was really fun to, we've been talking a lot about jump starting our art, and it's really so much fun to have something on that old art desk, kind of ready to roll in the morning. And then that way you kind of can get started with your art, and you don't have to, but if you want to watch videos and kind of get ideas, then that's a cool thing to do too. A lot of times, I find like videos are a wee bit like a rabbit hole. You're just you're watching them and like, it's like, well, I should probably get started with something. They're just, videos are so much fun to watch, because you're watching people craft, you're watching people cut, you're watching people paste, you're watching people draw and talk and share their day. And it's just like, you can kind of get all wrapped up in that and then forget that, oh yeah, I was going to make some art today. I have a stack over here of craft papers, scrapbooky papers that Kathy sent along too. So I'm just kind of processing that as well. Now you can see that this is just gorgeous paper. I have my camera kind of backed out today so you can see the full extent of what we're going to be doing. So I hope you enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I don't typically use a whole lot of these serrated, what do they call these? Paper shapers, scissors. But it's really fun to have something like that, you know, as you're processing this kind of thing. I have kind of like a scrap pile down here. So I'm kind of working with that as well. Got a scrap pile, a scrap booking paper pile. So I'm going to put that over here. This is a piece that I already started. I like this Middleton Springs Inn. Now that was just a scrappy bit of paper and I love it. And I think I'm going to use that right there. Grabbing my glue stick real quick. I hope you guys are having a pleasant day. We sure have had a lot of weird... Chris was supposed to play at the Diamond today, which is the baseball stadium, and the event was canceled. We've had like crazy downpours of rain, but I thought that the downpour of rain, you know, in between the times that it was raining, I could get outside. And I was like, okay, well, change of plans. That's what life is all about, isn't it? Change plans. All right, these are embellishments. These are items to stick into the pockets of the art supply journal. So I've kind of got that going on. Look at this awesome vintage. This is the Scenic Railway in Stone Mountain, Georgia. A wonderful element to stick into a pocket. Very inspiring. We've got a lot of... This is Vampire Peak near Cedar Pass in the Badlands National Monument of South Dakota. I've always wanted to see things like this. I've always wanted to go out west and, you know, just witness these beautiful structures, these beautiful scenes, the mountains, the trees, the forest, things like that. She just really sent, this is the Frank Lloyd Wright house. The Frank Lloyd Wright home and studio. That is super neat. So the postcards, I'm kind of just pulling out because honestly, the postcards are so gorgeous that I am going to, I may use a few in my art supply journals, but I'm also going to kind of check them out to send as thank yous and include in Happy Mail because I've got a lot of cool postcards going on here. So I'm just going to put that stack over here. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, look, something that really kind of, you know, you guys know how much I like Frankenstein and the whole resurrectionist kind of movement. This is Rembrandt. And obviously this is, you know, kind of an autopsy sort of photograph. This is how it was done, man. Way back when. And, you know, if you know anything about Frankenstein and the Frankenstein story, I am watching Penny Dreadful right now on Netflix. And that's awesome too. And I found a lot of content in that. Oh man, just gorgeous postcards. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that one. That's a Venus flytrap. That is so super cool. Look at that. This is Death Valley, The Artist Drive, another Frank Lloyd Wright. Postcards, goodness me. Postcards are just fabulous. I am going to take those out. And I can just use them for all kinds of things. What are we talking about? Penny Dreadful. you know, you got Frankenstein, you got Dracula, you've got zombies, you've got, um, I don't want you to take this the wrong way, you got the occult, you know, um, it's just fun. It's fun. It's fun to watch. I really do like it. So fun thing for me to watch. You know, I'm always late to the party because I didn't even know about Penny Dreadful. All right, this is a great little thing right here, and it's small. Now we can kind of, you know, sort of cluster that together. Now these are gold items. I really, see, I love things like this. Now this is kind of probably one of those things that she started on a master board. But I think what I'm going to do with it is probably just kind of add an image to it and just use it. Look, isn't that pretty? So I'm going to add an image to it and use it as a pocket insert. I even see some words over here that might go nicely with this. So there we go. We just kind of jazzed that up. Nothing wrong with it the way it was. It was beautiful. We've got a little bit of fabric here. So, you know, if we really wanted to bump that out, we could do it with some fabric. Really like the words lost and found right here. I think we'll use found. You know, just kind of make it sort of a cluster, something very interesting for, you know, an art supply journal. Maybe something that is inspiring. So, you know, we'll put that over here in this stack. This is sweet. This looks like it. This is just an old tag board piece, and I love that. Another postcard, Now, these are like some bits and bobs. You can hear the wind like rattling my windows today. I think we've got like a 50-degree day going on, 58, something like that. The farm is open, but people are picking strawberries like between the the thunderstorms and the rain. Now look at the way that this is kind of going to go together. I can go ahead and start creating a signature from these two things, just like that, you know, put it in there like that, or like this, and then this would go as well. You can see all of these colors kind of coming together. I can also see this blue happening in here. So there we go. We've got the start of a signature right here. I'm going to lay that to the side. I'll pick it up in a minute. Look, we've got this as well. We can add that to that signature because we've got brown elements kind of peeking through here. This is a wood grain, and we've got a piece of furniture right here. So you can see how that signature is gonna, it's starting to build and be interesting. You know, we could probably add something to this if we wanted to. Let's do that. You know, let's just build that signature out. Let's bump it out. I hope that you can see everything. It's kind of like what I said. I'm kind of, I started at a big desk, and then I thought, well, maybe everybody would like to kind of see, you know, me processing some paper. Oh, I like that too. I think we'll do that here. You really, really, really like get into the richness, the variety, the tactile possibilities of paper. I just, you know, it's always been like that with me. I've always had this thing, you know, about paper. If I'm going to mount this photo on this piece of scrapbook paper, I need to make sure that the scrapbook paper is no more than 4 inches. So, you know, I'm just kind of doing a bit of a measurement right here. And it is, just make sure, it's a wee over 4 inches. I'm gonna just take this off right here, and this will go in our scrap. You know, let's put that in that scrap pile right here. And let's go ahead and mount that photo on there. This is a great way to just, you know, if you have a scrap bin that's just overflowing, just take out a handful, you know, just like this, you know, just like one of those grab it machines, grab, and then put it on your desk. It's not advisable to like try and do massive amounts, but you know, you can break this apart and you get a real sense, a real feel for what you have, because you can see everything. I really love this piece of fabric, and you know, I think that piece of fabric would go really super cool with this little piece right here. I think what I might do here is just grab a paper clip and just kind of encourage whoever gets this to use those two items together. Not that you always have to do that. And then we'll put that right there. So we're really building that signature, and it's fun, 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 fun. I love getting pieces of paper like this that somebody has just chopped a piece out of. That's fun to deal with, you know, fun and inspiring. Also, because this paper is already creased, I can, you know, it's already kind of scored for me, and I can just boom, 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 and we'll make and again, just kind of using these scissors, right? That's going to make a nice scrappy bit right there. And then we've got this small bit right here that we can use as well. All right, let's kind of build something. Let's build something. I like the little angels right here are sweet. I think Santa's been compromised, but that's okay, because, you know, you cut things apart and you kind of obscure what it is. Old cross stitch pattern, but I really like the angels right here, so I'm going to keep those as is. So got that. Let's see what we got up here. Some gritty sandpaper, yes. Love that. And I think that gritty sandpaper would go right here very nicely. Build that signature a little more. Another piece of gritty sandpaper. Gotta love that. That's all about the use what you have and use your leftovers and use your possibilities. More masterboard right here. Let's see if we can bump this out with anything that we might have right here. I don't see anything right now, so I'm just going to set that up here like that. And bits and bobs of paper. Going to straighten these out. You know, because we always use what we have. You know, the art supply journals are not new items. They're just items that are new to you. I like to use what I have. This is a great example of just using what you have to create something new. Look at this one. This is like really, now she really used that paper. But you know, there's so much great stuff left to it. And I'm not even concerned that there's a little bit of pull right here. No big deal. No big deal. Use it. There's a great, I know you guys have heard this. Use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without. It was the motto of the Great Depression. I love these, rough hewn edges. I think what we'll do to this, let's make that into a cluster. Let's just do something. Again, because I want to use this in my journal, in my art supply books, I need to make sure that it's not over 4 inches, because the pockets are a 4x6 item fits in the pocket really well. Of course, you can put smaller items in there, but something that is 4x6 works really, really well. So we're just going to kind of build something right here. Do you see the way that this edging here has some orange and blue in it? So we're just going to use that edging. I also really love this very simple design that we have going on here. Hey, look, we've got a strip that says "My Mind's Eye." Perfect. Let's use that. There we go. And there you go. You've made an element to put into a pocket. This was such a perfect day for this to come to me. I have been doing some reading about divine timing, divine time. If you guys have ever noticed that, you look at the clock and it's like, 1:11, 2:22, 3:33, 4:44. Those are divine. Your angels are talking to you there, so always pay attention. Pay attention to what's happening in your body. And tune into those angel spirits that are making their way to you, that are talking to you, that are, we think about talking to our, whoever we talk to, our inner being. And, it's important to talk, but it's super important to listen, to really tune in to that soul, that the universe just is always chatting with you. We just sometimes get really wrapped up and we don't hear it, we don't see it, we don't tune into it. Meditation is helpful. To me, this is meditation. This is active meditation. This is very beneficial to me. Might not be super beneficial to you may be one of those people who can sit for a while, meditate. I'm not good with that. And this says lost. So we've made a sweet, just a very sweet card right there. All right, just pick up some more paper, see what else we can do. Again, and just another scrappy bit. Gosh, this beautiful paper. Just beautiful. Okay, there we go. Kind of seeing another cluster come together here. Let's see how big this is. This is 5, so that's a little too big. So let's kind of tear that up. We'll put this together like this. I really see this happening with it. lovely. A little bit of scrappy bit right there. Let's see. Let's kind of look back over here at this signature that we were building, and I'm kind of liking all of this together. Thinking maybe this could go here, that could go there, and this could be placed on the top. Though I do kind of like that on the side there. There we go. That's sweet. Let's call that one done. Let's see what else we have here. Whoa! Oh golly, look at this. This is a calendar. Wow, neato. Just like little bits of a calendar. Goodness me, I can see all that going together right now. Let's play with that for a minute. That's lovely. Okay, we know that we want to make it, you know, we have to make it 4 by 6, so let's do that. Like this. Let's see where we are with this. This is a little too long. Love the paintbrushes there. This would get nice on the inside. A little too long. There we go. Nice. Oh, look at that. Awesome. Postcard. Something inspiring, a note to say thank you for all that you've done. This would make a really good piece to go into one of the pockets, so I'm going to put that there. I think that I'm going to use this for one of the pockets as well. Let's see what else we got going on over here. That's kind of too much of the same size. So if it's too much of the same size, then, you know, let's just fold it a different way. That works out great. Make sure that this is not, yeah, this is a little over 6. Stack it again. A little over 6. So let's take a little bit off here. There we go. Going to see if we can find anything to just kind of finish this one off. She has included, oh man, good gracious me, look at that, y'all. Is that not just amazing? I'm just going to use that exactly like I would a folded piece of paper, and we've created another signature here. That's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Good grief, that's gorgeous. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. Poultry Days, Versailles, Ohio, the Fair Publishing House. Love this. This will make a great insert. Oh, such a lovely image here. Goodness me. That's very pretty. That is 5, so that's going to be a little too big. Let's take that off just a little bit right there. Still a way too big without Let's see if we can take just a wee bit off right here. Okay, so now we've made something usable for us to put into a pocket. Good gracious, these postcards are amazing. Love this little item right here. A little bit of, see how all that goes together, y'all? That's lovely. Okay, we can do this. There's some greens really coming out and wanting to play. Yeah, that's nice. That's a good start right there. Okay, let's just do a couple more things, and then, you know, perfect little pocket piece, more beautiful scrapbook paper. This is like just a pre-made item. This would go in, well, you know, you could use that over here. Bump that out like that. Let's see how big that is. That's 3.5. That's 4. The reason to measure, y'all, is so you don't kind of get caught up in the making a whole lot of something for a specific project, and then it's like, uh-oh, all that stuff that I made is gonna be too big, you know, for this project. It's like, oh shoot. It's a good day for a good day. And this will fit in the, this will fit. Let's just even it up right there. Scraps. Awesome little start to something. You know, we have this going on. So let's just add that in. Great little signature. You know, start to a signature. The Stanhope in New York. Good gracious. The Stanhope, man, I used to book that room. I used to book the Stanhope years ago. Okay, so we've got like a little piece of, she's mounted a piece of scrapbook paper on some cardstock here, and it looks like she's kind of tried to bump that out a little bit. Why don't we do that? That would be quite pretty. Uh-oh, see, those two things came unglued. That was Providence working for us, wasn't it? Like, okay, we'll just go with that. And I think that's the fun thing, y'all. That's the fun thing, is like paying attention to those little coincidences, you know, that kind of happen when you are crafting, and, you know, when you're processing a stack of paper like this, and just going with those fun coincidences. I was going to put this here, but I don't want to disturb that image, so we'll just back off on that one. Kind of just like that the way it is. I do think we need a word, so I think we're going to use the word girl. We had two interesting words. We had good girl, so we just bumped that one out. I did not measure, so this might be too big. I might have to trim that off a little bit. Oh my gosh, y'all, it is it's almost like exactly 4 inches. All right, another great little card, a mixed media card that you could put into a pocket. You know, and we've got this one that we can put into a pocket. We've got some bookmarks that we could put into a pocket. I love this right here. To me, that reminds me of New Orleans, though I've never been there. I'm not quite sure I want to go, but maybe do something like that. But you're covering up one of the guys, so we're not going to do that. Southern New England. That's a little too big. I'm just kind of looking through here. I like this. That's a wee too big. But I like the way that it's kind of playing up here. You know what I'm talking about? I might just trim that up, and then, you know, we can kind of make it look like an old photograph. You know? I'm definitely going to have to take the top off. Sorry, building. You just got reinvented. Then we're going to put, yes, we are open. It's nice to see things opening back, isn't it? Goodness me. It's nice and it's sort of frightening at the same time. Okay, there we go. All right, let's just kind of look at what we got done, y'all, as far as just inserts for pockets that, you know, we're looking at that 4x6 kind of thing. So we were able to do all these. And then we had some pre-made items. And then we had items that we put together. It's a wonderful postcard. Another little item that we put together. Ephemera, old calendars, Trivial Pursuit. And these wonderful coffee dyed items, as well as this wonderful little cutout. So we've got lots of things to work with here. Make some room. We've got a great stack of scrapbook paper right here, as well as embellishments. So we've got that. I'm very happy with the signatures that we got started. So we're just mixing paper. You know, we like our mixed media feel. And then we also did, you know, kind of got started on a signature here, mixing some papers together. Nice little start on a signature here. And this one as well. I think this one was my favorite that we played with. So this will go into an art supply journal, and you yourself can have some scrappy bits of fun. Thank you, Kathy, for just sending along something that was super inspiring on a super cloudy, very rainy day that I did not get to garden because somebody said, "No, Mama, we aren't going to do that today." Okay, see you later, y'all.